you. Ms. Fischbach.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I guess given the fact that there was no markup, there's been very little, and if I'm understanding Mr. Smith correctly, there was nothing in committee that was done on this bill. It really, truly is obvious that this is 100% political. And there's something I did want to just clear up, and I want to ask Mr. Smith. There is a presidential candidate does a financial disclosure similar to what we do, similar to what when you run for Congress. Is that correct?
That's my understanding, yes.
So there is disclosure. I mean, they are giving information about where their money is coming from, how much. It's just not their taxes. But as I recall, filling those out, there's a lot of information available once you fill that out that you are putting in there, the values of your properties. I mean, it's a range, but, values. So that seems like there is disclosure. So they are doing something now. Just want to make that clear because the discussion that's been going on makes it sound like there's no disclosure at all currently, and that this is absolutely necessary so that we could find out those things, which it isn't. But given that, the timing, 2 weeks before we're done, maybe not a week and a half, maybe it's now, I don't know. But
I hope in a couple of days.
Well, end of the year, I mean, is a week and a half, and that the process has been so just any kind of input. I wanted to ask you, Mr. Smith, if you have any, since you had no opportunity to have the discussion about what may be the improvements that you can make, did you have any thoughts on improvements that potentially to the bill that you could have made if given the opportunity to have any discussion on it?
Well, I really believe this is an issue, a topic, an endeavor that we could work together on. And, as we're seeing, power can shift here relatively quickly. And I think it is in all of our interest to have a process so that we're not left to looking for political leverage to disclose private information. That is, and especially if there's information, personal identifying information, especially of minor children. And I just think that the process clearly is showing that it needs improvement. Whether you want to mandate it by law or not, there's a lot of room for improvement. Releasing private information is entirely unnecessary for this endeavor. So, I think that overall, we could come up with some language looking at various amendments of who would qualify, who should qualify for these types of reviews and disclosure, family members and such. I mean, but we want to be prescriptive on this and diligent all at the same time.
Well, it is just sad that the opportunity was never given to have those discussions, to offer amendments, to go through the process of putting together a bill. And I think that just it makes it very, very obvious that all this is political. This is 100% political. It's being rammed through in the last few days. I'll give you the few days, and that's unfortunate. But thank you for being here both.
Thank you.
And